Dili lang na. Sila sa namutest sa reliability sa instruments sa imong work, analyze sa data, ug ma-interpret sa results.
Hala, sure uy. Wala lagi yung kabaluan na.
Maun na, ayaw na paglayo-layo. Dito na sa duol, barato o basaligan.
Hay, salamat kay mga ma'am. Naraman din yung doon.
Laban, bisag way kalaban. Sakto nga datos.
Ligon na research.
Ipacheck na sa
Bukidnon State University Statistical Center.
Uy, Marie, murag stress kay ka. Unsa man? Okay ra ka?
Basin ka daladala na kadiha og problema ha. Isulti baya sa amua.
Hays, lagi uy. Grabe kayong pressure sa eskwela. Daghan kayong paperworks ug deadlines. Sige na lang ko kabalaka, di na ko katulog. Ug murag wala na ko'y gana sa tanan. Ambot na lang uy, wala ko kasabot sa kong gibati. Basin ti maila na kana sa anxiety ug depression. Anxiety ug depression? Unsa na? Ang anxiety ug depression kay seryosong mga sakit nga magdala og kasubo, tension sa lawas o problema sa pagtulog. Pero daghan og pamaagi aron maayo ug maampingan atong mental health.
Sakto. Himua nga hatagan nimo og oras ang imong kaugalingon pinaagi sa pag-exercise, pag-yoga, pag-meditate, pag-istorya sa imong pamilya ug suod nga mga higala. Kung kinahanglan, dili gyud ikaulaw ang pagpangita og professional help.
Hala, mao ba? Salamat kay Tessa ug Bart. Karon siguro na gyud ako nga ampingan ako mental health nga mahimong layon ako sa depression ug anxiety.
Ang depresyon ug anxiety seryoso, maong dapat atimanon. Ang pagpangayo og tabang timaan sa kusog, dili ikaulaw. Busa ampingi ang imong kaugalingon, magpakaisog ug magpabiling positibo. Hatagi og panahon ang imong mental well-being ug likayi ang pag-inusara sa imong pakigbisog.
Dagan kaayong lamok karon Mars, makuyawan ta basig dengue na ni.
Mao jud Mars, delikado baya ang dengue kay sakit kini nga gidala sa lamok.
Hala, unsa di ang timailhan sa dengue?
Matod pa sa Department of Health, ang mga sintomas sa dengue kay taas nga hilanat, grabe nga kasakit sa ulo ug lawas, kasukaon o magsuka na jud, ug uban pang sintomas nga makapaluya sa lawas. Aron malikayan kini, dapat limpyo atong palibot, siguraduhang walay mga sudlanan nga napunduhan og tubig kay didto gapangitlog ang lamok. Labay og saktong ang basura kay mahimo usab kining lugar sa pagpuyo sa lamok. Aron mas protektado, magsuot ta og long sleeves ug likayan ang pagsulob og short. Gamita usab ang mosquito repellent lotion alang sa dugang depensa. Sa gabi mas maayo kung magamit ta og mosquito net para malikayan ang kagat sa lamok ug mas makatulog nga malinawon ang pamilya, labi na ang mga bata.
Hala, grabe jud ay ang dengue. Salamat sa imong tabang Mars kay dako jud kini nga tabang sa akong pamilya.
This is 104.5
DXBU 104.5.
Atong paisgutan ang isa sa importanteng issue karon, ang HIV or Human Immunodeficiency Virus ug AIDS or Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome. Panahon na nga wagtangon ang diskriminasyon, masabtan ang kamatuoran ug isulong ang luwas nga pamaagi para sa himsog nga komunidad.
Nakabalo ba mo nga ang HIV usa ka virus nga moatake sa immune system ug kun dili matambalan kini mo resulta sa AIDS? Matod pa sa Department of Health, makatakod pinaagi sa mga lawas ng likido, sama sa dugo, similya, vaginal fluids o gatas sa inahan. Dili kini makatakod pinaagi sa ordinaryong kontak, sama sa paggakos, pagkatol sa kamot, o pagpaon sa usag-usa. Ang mga tao nga adunay HIV mahimong mabuhi og taas og himsog nga kinabuhi. Kung sila makadawat sa tukmang pagtambal, ang tinuod nga hulga anaa sa kahibalo ug diskriminasyon.
Apan na ay maayong balita, ang HIV mapugnan, matambalan ug madumala kung nadunay kita sa hustong kahibalo ug pagatiman. Protektahi ang imong kaugalingon pinaagi sa paggamit og kondom, pagpatest sa kasagaran ug pag-consider sa pre-exposure prophylaxis kung ikaw adunay taas nga risko.
Kung ikaw naman adunay HIV, ang antiretroviral therapy pagtakod sa uban. Ilisa nato ang paghukom o pakigbisog uban ang kaluoy og suporta. Tingob atong mawagtang ang diskriminasyon ug isulong ang luwas nga pamaagi para sa mas himsog nga komunidad. Pabili nga informed, luwas ug maluluyon. Atong hinumduman, knowledge is power.
This is 104.5
DxBU 104.5.
With integrity and commitment, we stand for truth. No bias, no agenda, just pure, unfiltered news you can rely on. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. This is BukSU 104.5 FM, the voice of Bukidnon State University, your smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. This is BukSU News Patrol.
You are listening to DxBU 104.5 FM, the smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University.
Welcome to the program. This is
DxBU News Patrol, bringing the latest news from local, national, and international that matters.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Malaybalay City. Good morning, Province of Bukidnon, and good morning, Bukidnon State University. I am Kyle Christian Flores, together with
Glenda Mibahaw and Marcin J. Amolato.
Today is it's the 16th day of June 2025. Oy, mga higala, don't forget, of course, no, sa inyong TTR to submit to our BukSU to our BukSU workforce. And of course, mga higala po, I would like to say shout out also to the Bukidnon State University, especially to the Office of the Vice President for Administration and Finance, headed by Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr., who are listening today at the DxBU 104.5 FM. Don't forget also, we are live on Facebook at DxBU 104.5 FM and our YouTube channel, DxBU 104.5 Station. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, mga igala, don't forget also, we'd like to acknowledge the following, especially to our Smart Bukidnon State University President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, together with our Vice Presidents.
For Research in Extension and Innovations, Dr. Karina Joan V. Barroso. Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazel Jen M. Abuela. Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr. And Vice President for Culture, Art, Sports, and Student Affairs, Dr. Lincoln B. Tay.
And to our DxB Operations Manager Engineer Manuel Chian G. Aguro. And to all the DxBU News and Technical team, to our technical on duty today, Mr. Arturo Vincent III, and of course to our interns who are here today, mga higala. They will be here for they will be here until the month of July. So mga higala, no, stay tuned for their program also. Yes, we have 5 interns, and of course, we don't forget also from our alumni assistant, Ma'am Khalid. Yes, Ma'am Khalid, and our student assistant here at DxBU, si Sir Gino, who will also have his sports updates today, mga higala. Now let's start up, mga higala, for our news today for DxBU News Patrol, starting up with our headlines for this morning. Starting out with our headlines, starting at our local news. Crash course on parliamentary procedures held in Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon.
Kasalang Bayan held during the 59th Kalilangan Foundation anniversary. Valencia City commemorates 127th Philippines Independence Day.
Temporary closure of Mangima Spring Resort starting at June 17 this 2025.
For our regional news, ex-Congressman Loreto Leo Ocampos, 2 others convicted for PIDA fund misuse. PNP Chief Turi orders 8-hour strips for cops demand faster satisfaction public service.
Butuan tops Caraga region in highest reported HIV cases according to Department of Health.
BARMM records 56 monkeypox cases since May 2025. DOH urges for national news, 27.6 million students begin school year 2025 up to 2026 amid safety resource concerns.
Philippines and Japan holds anti-submarine drills in West Philippine Sea.
Fuel prices set to rise again. Philippines to acquire 12 new FA-50 fighter jets.
For our ASEAN news, ASEAN Audit Committee holds 50th meeting in Jakarta, Indonesia.
For our international news, India mourns victims of deadly plane crash. For our sports, Dunay reclaims WB interim bantamweight title in technical decision win.
And our showbiz update, Rufa Gutierrez opens up about relationship struggles with Herbert Bautista. Stay tuned for more updates and details here at the DXBU News Patrol. Don't forget to like and subscribe in our DXBU 104.5 FM station and our Facebook page at DXBU 104.5 FM. Now let's starting up with our details for our news for our weather update.
Weather update.
Starting up with our weather update for this day, Monday, it's June 16, 2025.
DXBU.
Based on the PAGASA's 4 a.m. weather forecast, there's no tropical cyclone or low pressure area currently within their Philippine area responsibility. The entirety of Mindanao will not be affected by the easterlies. However, it will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers, lightning, and thunder due to the Intertropical Convergence Zone or ITCZ. The ITCZ is where the winds from the northern and southern hemispheres converge near the equator. This convergence results in the thick clouds that bring rainfall. Light to moderate winds blowing from the southeast to the south will lead to waves to 0.6 to 1.8 meters in the coastal waters of Mindanao. Here in the province of Bukidnon, including the city of Malaybalay, the city of Valencia, and the nearby areas will experience partly to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to the Intertropical Convergence Zone. Light to moderate winds coming from the southeast to the south directions will prevail. Possible flash floods or landslides during severe thunderstorms. Over here in the Malaybalay City, we have the minimum temperature was recorded 2 o'clock in the morning this morning with 19.6 degrees Celsius. Maximum temperature recorded at 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday with 32.5 degrees Celsius. Maximum relative humidity was recorded at 2 o'clock in the morning today at 93% and a minimum relative humidity at 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday with 46%. Sunrise was recorded 5:47 in the morning and sunset will be at 5:51 in the afternoon. That's it for our weather update, and of course, do not forget to bring your umbrellas, raincoats with you mga higala because it is expected rain showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. That's it for our weather update today on June 16, 2025. Now let's start off with our local news.
Bringing you the heartbeat of our community, local news.
A crash course on the Simplified Parliamentary Guide for Sangguniang was held on the morning June 11, 2025 at the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall in Tangkulan, Manolo Fortich. The session was attended by the Municipal Mayor Rogelio N. Quino, Vice Mayor Reynaldo L. Bagayas Jr., members of the Sangguniang Bayan and the Sangguniang Bayan staff. According to Vice Mayor Bagayas, the refresher course aimed to reinforce knowledge on parliamentary procedures, including handling of motions, motion presentation, statements by the chair, debate periods, amendments, and responding members' inquiries. He emphasized that the session seeks to ensure smooth and orderly proceedings as the 21st regular session begins, noting a shift from a single-party Sangguniang Bayan to one with both majority and minority blocks. Dr. Soc Attorney Maria Del Rosario, author of How to Handle Sessions and Meetings Fast and Easy, served as the resource speaker during the event.
BukSU.
Kasalang Bayan held during the 59th Kalilangan Foundation anniversary. As part of the 59th Foundation anniversary of Kalilangan with the theme Kalilangan at 59, Abanti sa Kultura, Panaghiusa o Kalambuan. The local government of Kalilangan led by Mayor Attorney Raymond Carl O. Gamboa successfully conducted a Kasalang Bayan organized by the Municipal Civil Registrar's Office under MCR Annalisa S. Jaime. Held at the Municipal Covered Court, 10 couples were solemnized by Mayor Gamboa in the presence of Board Member Doc R.G. Pipito, PSA Bukidnon Chief Maria Evangeline and non-municipal councilors and the Central Poblacion Barangay Council. Mayor Gamboa congratulated the newlyweds and emphasized love, respect, and unity as the foundation of a strong family and community. This Kasalang Bayan highlights the LGU's commitment to providing accessible civil services, promoting legal marriage for all residents regardless of status, building a more exclusive and united Kalilangan.
BukSU.
Valencia City marked the 127th Philippine Independence Day with Mayor Ajusena Corbas, city officials, government employees, and a representative from various agencies. The celebration honored the significance of freedom and democracy enjoyed today. The national flag was saluted and tribute was paid to heroes who sacrificed their lives for the country's revelations. The youth were recognized as the nation's hope, highlighting the importance of guiding and supporting them to become responsible future citizens. The city emphasized the continuation of the hard-earned freedom for the present and the next generations. The event reflected the people's unity and deep respect for Philippine history and identity.
BukSU.
For our last part, for our local news today, the public is hereby informed that pursuant to the Administrative Order Number 03-2025 issued by the Manolo Fortich Mayor Rogelio Enquino, Mangima Spring Resort located in Barangay Dalirig will be temporarily closed to the public starting tomorrow, Tuesday, June 17, 2025, to facilitate the implementation of improvement and rehabilitation works. The local government seeks the public's understanding and cooperation during the temporary closure. Well, that's it for our local news. Now let's move on to our regional news.
Covering the stories that matter across the region. Regional news.
Now start up with our regional news.
BukSBU.
Former Misamis Occidental 2nd District Representative Loreto Leo Ocampos, along with Jaime Ann Limsagan and Josefina Candole, has been convicted by the Sandigan Bayan 2nd Division for violating the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, malversation of public funds, and falsification of documents. According to the decision penned by Associate Justice Edgardo Cardona, Ocampos funneled his 2013 Priority Development Assistance Fund, or PDAF, into a bogus livelihood project facilitated by Rich Islas de Filipinas Foundation Incorporated. The investigation revealed that no real distribution of business starter kits occurred, that the accused conspired to unlawfully release of 2.1 million in public funds. The courts sentenced them to 6 to 10 years for graft, 4 to 10 years for malversation, and 2 to 8 years for document falsification. They were also ordered to pay back 2.1 million pesos and are perpetually disqualified from holding any public office. The defendants are expected to file a motion for reconsideration or elevate the case to the Supreme Court.
BukSBU.
PNP Chief Tory orders 8-hour shift for cops. Demands faster, satisfactory public service. PNP Chief General Nicholas Story III has directed police officers nationwide to provide satisfactory public service under a newly enforced 8 hours workday using a 3-shift system. This aims to promote work-life balance and ensure officers remain alert and efficient on duty. According to PRO 10 spokesperson, Major Juan Navarro, Tory instructed provincial and city police directors to closely supervise implementations. Key to this is maintaining a 3 to 5 minutes emergency service time when citizens call for assistance. PRO 10 Director Brigada General Hazen de Guzman also emphasized ensuring safety and order as classes in public schools across northern Mindanao resume on June 16. The initiative is part of a broader push to improve police visibility, responsiveness, and community trust while supporting the welfare of law enforcement personnel and their families.
BukSU.
Butuan Tabs Caraga region. Butuan Tabs reported HIV cases DOH Butuan City. Once again, recorded the highest number of human immune deficiency virus HIV cases in the Caraga region, based on the latest data from the Department of Health DOH. From 1995 to February 2025, 486 cases were reported in Butuan, followed by Agusan del Sur, 341, Surigao del Sur, 261, and Surigao City, 552. Most of the infection were linked to male-to-male sexual contact, 1,203 cases, and male-to-male female sex, 456 cases. Of the total 1,858 cases, 94% are male and only 6% are female. The most affected age group is 25 to 34 years old, with 684 cases falling within the 15 to 24 age range. Due to the 555% increase in HIV cases nationwide, DOH Caraga urges the public to get tested. HIV tests are free to government health centers and hospitals. Early testing and awareness remain vital in curbing the spread of the virus.
BukSU.
The total number of the monkeypox cases in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao or BARM has reached 56 from May 5 to June 13, 2025, according to the Regional Epidemiology and Surveillance Unit or RESU of the Ministry of Health of BRRMM. Among these, 41 are suspected cases, 7 are probable, and 8 are confirmed. No new suspected cases were reported as of Friday, June 13. Cotabato City had the highest number of cases with 23 as suspected, 2 are probable, and 2 are confirmed. In Maguindanao del Sur, there were 9 suspected, 2 probable, and 3 are confirmed, while Maguindanao del Norte had 7 suspected, 3 probable, and 3 confirmed. Lamitan City logged 2 suspected cases but no confirmed. 16 individuals have recovered. 1 death in Cotabato City is under investigation. The DOH BARM reminds the public to maintain hygiene, avoid contact with symptomatic individuals, and seek early medical care. That's it for our regional news today. And let's move on to our national news.
From coast to coast, national news.
For our national news, mga igala, classes for the school year 2025 to 2026 officially opened today with 27.6 million students enrolled nationwide. President Marcos and Education Secretary Sonny Angara are visiting schools in Manila and nearby provinces to mark the occasion. The Philippine National Police deployed 37,740 personnel to ensure safety across over 45,000 schools. Police assistance desks and patrols had been set up nationwide. While the Department of Education or DepEd noted 300,000 more enrollees this year, teachers groups like the Teachers Dignity Coalition or TDC raised concerns over shortages in classrooms, sanitation facilities, books, and resources for the pilot rollout of the strengthened senior high school curriculum. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian also highlighted persistent classroom shortages and a rise in school bullying. He urged faster classroom construction and new initiatives to address mental health and safety concerns. Despite challenges, teachers reaffirmed their readiness as communities united to welcome the new academic year. Good luck to our students who are for our elementary and secondary education. Good luck mga guys, mga ladies and gentlemen, and to all the teachers out there.
BukSU.
The Philippines and Japan conducted a bilateral maritime cooperative activity MCA in the West Philippine Sea on June 14, 2025, shortly after Japan ratified the Reciprocal Access Agreement or REA, allowing deeper military cooperation. The exercise include anti-submarine operations, communication drills, and tactical maneuvers. The Armed Force of the Philippines EFA deployed BPR Miguel Malvar AC-208 aircraft, the rescue units, while Japan's Maritime Self-Defense Force fielded GC Takanami and an SH-600K Seawalk helicopter. EFP Chef General Romeo Brownware Jr. said the MCE appears the country's shared commitment to a stable and role-based Indo-Pacific. Separately, the Philippine Army's Aviation Regiment conducted a maritime air patrol over the Philippine Sea using Cessna 421B aircraft, covering areas including the Philippine Race. The patrol, in line with national defense strategies, aimed to boost maritime domain awareness and coincided with the Independence Day celebration, highlighting the Army's role in protecting national sovereignty.
BukSU.
Motorists should prepare for another round of fuel price hikes, with expected increases exceeding 1 peso per liter. According to the Department of Energy or DOE, based on 4 days of trading in the global oil market, projected increases are 0.90 peso to 1.40 per liter for gasoline, 1 to 1.40 peso for diesel, and 1 to 1.20 for kerosene. DOE Oil Industry Management Bureau Assistant Director Rudila Romero said global oil prices are rising due to optimism over a potential US-China trade deal. OPEC also expect strong oil demand in the coming decades. Other contributing factors include stalled US-Iran nuclear talks and declining US crude investors. GT Petroleum President Leo Vilas added that heightened Middle East tensions following Israel's strike on Iran have pushed crude prices up by 5%. Final price adjustments will be announced Monday and implemented Tuesday. This allows last week's increases of 0.60 for gasoline and 0.95 for diesel and 0.30 for kerosene.
I apologize, it's centavos.
BukSU.
For our last part, for our national news, the Philippines is acquiring 12 more F-A-50 fighter jets worth $700 million to boost the armed forces of the Philippines, according to the Department of National Defense confirmed yesterday. The aircraft will be delivered in phases over 5 years, with completion set for 2030. Built by Korea Aerospace Industries, or KAI, or KAI. The FA-50 Block 70s jets feature upgraded avionics, advanced radar systems, and extended range. DND spokesperson Arsenio Andolo said the acquisition enhances the country's air defense under the Comprehensive Archipelagic Defense concept. It adds to the 11 existing FA-50s, part of the AFP modernization program. A notice to proceed was issued this month, covering mission equipment, logistics support, and training systems. The deal also strengthens defense ties with South Korea. The Philippines first acquired 12 FA-50s in 2014. Only 11 remain after a fatal crash in March 2024 in Bukidnon during a tactical operation. That's it for our national news. Now let's move on to our world news and the ASEAN news.
Connecting you to the world. World news.
ASEAN Audit Committee holds 15th meeting in Jakarta. The 15th meeting of ASEAN Audit Committee, or AAC, was held on 13th June 2025 at the Nusantara Hall, ASEAN headquarters in Jakarta. Convenes under Malaysian ASEAN chairmanship. The meeting focused on internal and external audit, risk management, and governance of the ASEAN Secretary. H.E. Dato Siriwan Surayawan Raji, Auditor General of Malaysia, chaired the session. Delegates from all ASEAN member states, with Timor-Leste participating as an observer, attended the annual meeting. The discussion emphasized strengthening internal control system, improving risk management, and promoting transparency and accountability within the ASEAN Secretariat. Participants shared insights, the best practice to enhance governance and audit functions across the region. The event underscored the AAC's continuing commitment to institutional integrity and effective governance in ASEAN, supporting the organization's broader goals of regional cooperation and integration.
For our international news, families in India held funerals on Sunday for victims of one of the deadliest plane crashes in decades, which claimed at least 279 lives. Health officials began releasing identified bodies through DNA testing, delivering them in white coffins in Ahmedabad. The Air India Boeing 7678 Dreamliner crashed Thursday shortly after takeoff, hitting a residential area and killing 38 people on the ground. Only one of the 242 passengers and crew survived. NGO workers like Tushar Liuva expressed the emotional toll of returning remains to grieving families. Mourners gathered to bid farewell to loved ones like Mega Mehta, a London-based professional. Investigations are ongoing, with officials hoping the recovered black box will reveal the cause. Meanwhile, the tragedy has left children orphaned and communities devastated. One survivor, Bhumi Chauhan, narrowly escaped the tragedy by missing the flight. Authorities are inspecting all Dreamliner jets amid growing demands for answers. Now let's move on to our action for our sports news.
All the action. All the scores. Sports news.
For our action for our sports news, now let's move on to our report. Our sports news by our partner, Gino A. Daer.
boxing icon Nonito Donaire Jr. has once again claimed a world title, securing the WBA Interim Bantamweight Championship after a technical decision victory over Chile's Andres Campos. The 42-year-old Filipino Flash, fighting for the first time since 2023, won in a climactic fashion. The bout, held at Casino Buenos Aires, was stopped in 9th round after Donaire suffered a cut from an accident headbutt, rendering him unable to continue. The judges scored the fight 88-83, 78-84, and 78-84, all in favor of Donaire. This victory improves Donaire's record to 48 wins, 8 losses, and 28 knockouts, and marked his return to championship status, joining Melvin Jerusalem and Pedro Taduran as the Philippines' current world champions. Despite recent losses, Donaire, a multi-division champion and record holder for all bantamweight titles, proves his enduring prowess in the ring. Reporting from DXBU News Center, this is the Ergino for DXBU News Patrol.
Thank you. Thank you, Gino Taer, for our sports news.
DXBU.
Now let's move on to our Chica Today, our showbiz news.
Lights, camera, headlines, showbiz news.
Actress Rofa Gutierrez revealed that her relationship with actor-politician Herbert Bautista is currently facing challenges. Speaking on June 12 episode of Fast Talk with Boy Abonda, Rufa said they are going through a band and are not speaking at the moment. She clarified that they never lived together, as she doesn't believe in live-in setups. I think relationship lasts longer when you have space, Rafa shared, noting her longest relationship lasted 7 years. Despite their 5 years history since reuniting on a project on 2020, Rufa said now might be a good time to pause and reflect on their future. When asked about marriage, she said her focus is on finding a life partner and best friend to grow old with. Rufa confirmed her romance with Herbert in June 2024 after bonding during their time working together on the House Arrest of Us.
DXBU.
All right, I think this is I think that's it, mga higala, no? And of course, no, to our yes, with this too. This is their first time also to have their reporting and news anchor. So I apologize in advance for their reporting. Anyways, this is your first time in reporting today. How did you feel?
Nervous, very nervous.
Nervous. But what happened? Do you gain confidence in doing this news?
Yes, we gain confidence. Finally, we have an experience.
Okay, how about your partner?
At first, Jude,
Yeah, at first, and
Kulbagit kay siya.
okay, you get nervous.
Yes, sir. Since
Nervous.
your first time pa, but kanang happy kay nakaskip ra.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sige. And of course, mga igala, so our GXBU 104.5 FM, and of course, no, to Ma'am Quadra, to the chairperson of the Development Communications, thank you for allowing 5 interns to have their on-the-job training here at the DXBU 104.5 FM. They are here since I think last week. Yeah. So it's their second week as their intern, and they will be here until July 2025. So they will be here, and of course they have their special program soon, mga igala, on the month of July. Anyways, do you have any shoutouts or greetings or mga pabati? Do you have any? You can have your own shoutouts.
Okay. Shout out diha sa akong mga kahigalaan diha sa Busdi. Pinakalasa na siya nga barangay diri sa Malay-Balay. Shout out sa inyo diha.
Okay, how about you?
Yes, shout out sa akong naris sila sa Paradise
Alright, sige. And of course, mga igala, before we go, we would like also to acknowledge first and we would like to thank again to the Smart Bukidnon State University President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, and to our Vice Presidents.
For research, extension, and innovation, Dr. Karina Juan V. Barroso.
Joanne. It's Karina Joanne.
Sorry.
Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazel Jane M. Abuela.
Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr.
And Vice President for Culture, Arts, Sports, and Students Affairs, Dr. Lincoln B. Tan.
To our DxBU Operations Manager, Engineer Manuel Chanji Agurob. Sir, and good morning. He's listening right now to our Facebook and watching on Facebook Live. To our DxBU News and Technical Team, to our technical on duty today, Sir Arturo Vincent III, and to our interns today who are, thank you so much for the teleprompter today, and of course to our assistant, from our alumni assistant, Ma'am Colette. Colette, thank you so much for being with us, of course, and for bringing the sports news today. It's Sir Gino, thank you so much for having your news today, no? And believe talaga ako sa iyo, si Gino. And of course, mga igala, thank you so much. This has been DxBU News Patrol for Monday, June 16, 2025. Stay tuned later this afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon for the DxBU Balita Patrol. This has been Kyle Christian Flores together with
Landami Bahal
And Marcin J. Amolato.
for our DxBU News Patrol. Good morning, Malay City. Good morning, Province of Bukidnon. Good morning, Bukidnon State University. Mayra Basalom, inyong alan, and God bless us all.
With integrity and commitment, we stand for truth. No bias, no agenda, just pure, unfiltered news you can rely on. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. This is DxBU 104.5 FM, the voice of Bukidnon State University, your smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. This is DxBU News Patrol.
Nangita ka ba og pang edukasyon, informatibo o kalingawan nga mga programa? Paminaw na sa DxBU, ang opisyal nga istasyon sa radyo sa Bukidnon State University. Ang DxBU mao ang imong kauban sa tanan, gikan sa pinakabag-ong mga